Good afternoon. My name is Linda Kerrigan Everett, and I am the EAP Wellness Coordinator and your presenter today for Ask Yourself 8 Questions Every Day. Our presentation will be a quick 20 minutes to give you time to eat and get back to your important position with New York State. Thank you for taking time out and for joining us today. We will be providing a wellness webinar the first Wednesday of every month in 2023. Every month we will introduce the monthly WellNYS Daily To-Do and provide you with a challenge. This will be different every month, and you won't know what it is until you join us. Then for everyone who attends the presentation live, we will invite you back at the end of the month to follow up. So let's roll. In the past, we have provided 12 monthly challenges. This year, we're having a theme or a topic every month, but calling them the Monthly Wellness Daily To-Do. Here they are for 2023. In January, we shared a positive inspiration every day. And in February, we are exploring the 8 wellness dimensions. You will see by the rest of the year what themes we have going on, so I hope you join us for all of our webinars. I'd like to introduce you to the 8 wellness dimensions: emotional, occupational, intellectual, environmental, financial, social, physical, and spiritual. Dr. Bill Hetler, co-founder of the National Wellness Institute, created the 6 dimensions of wellness back in 1976. He originally created this model to teach the public how the interconnectedness of each dimension and how all of these factors add up to create the holistic sense of wellness and fulfillment. There were 2 others added, and these were developed by Dr. Peggy Swarbrick. Dr. Swarbrick's model has been used to craft an effective framework for the pursuit of wellness. The model features dimensions overlapping to convey the idea that all dimensions are connected and reliant on each other. When teaching the model, Dr. Swarbrick discussed how each dimension can impact one another, both positive and negative. What has been the most successful aspect of this model is that it's strength-focused, building on people's daily habits and routines to build and strengthen new habits. People often identify key activities that they do each day. For example, sleep helps in multiple dimensions, including physical, emotional, and social. We find that very often people can identify what they're doing and consider how they can continue to strengthen these daily habits and routines. On the left side of this slide, you will find something called Creating a Healthier Life, a step-by-step guide to wellness, which was put out by SAMHSA, and we will provide a link to this valuable PDH booklet at the end of today's webinar. To get a better understanding of each dimension, I'd like to share information on each. Emotional is the understanding and respecting your feelings, values, and attitudes, managing emotions, and appreciating others. Environmental is understanding your natural and built environments and how it affects your health and well-being, commitment to a healthy planet. Financial is managing your resources to live within your means, making informed financial decisions, setting realistic goals, preparing for long and short-term needs or emergencies. And finally, or actually 4, which is intellectual, growing intellectually, maintaining curiosity about all there is to learn, expanding knowledge and skills. We move on to number 5, which is occupational, preparing for and participating in work that provides personal satisfaction and life enrichment that is consistent with your values, goals, and lifestyle. The next is physical, caring for your body to stay healthy now and in the future. Social involves having healthy relationships, enjoying being with others, developing friendship, having an interest in and concern for the need of others. And the last is spiritual, finding purpose, value, and meaning in your life, with or without religion, and participating in activities consistent with your belief and values. So now let's move on to the 8 questions. So the first question is the emotional question. How are you able to express your feelings to someone? Environmental question, do you recycle and properly dispose of litter? The next is financial. Do you set a budget every month and track how you're doing? Intellectual, do you engage in creative, stimulating mental activity or games? Occupational is what time do you have the most energy and are you able to be most productive? This 6th is physical. What steps can you do today to improve your physical well-being? The next is social. Do you have a network of friends you can reach out to? Spiritual, do you use prayer, meditation, or quiet time during your day? I would recommend you take a picture with your phone of these 8 questions, and I will pause for a minute so you can do that. That will help you if you are planning to take the challenge this month. Okay, let's move on. So let's get to the challenge. What we're going to encourage you to do is to choose one wellness dimension question and ask yourself this question every day. And you can either journal about it or share with a friend. Now, the important thing about asking this each and every day, it would be great, but it's a matter of what works for you. The idea is to do it every day between the 1st and the 28th. And when the 28th comes, we're going to share another webinar where you can check back with us what to do. So the follow-up would be Tuesday, February 28th at 12 noon. If you've accepted the challenge, check in on February 28th to share your story or listen to other people's stories. And your story may inspire someone or others to move forward with their personal goals in 2023. So the question or the challenge is choose one wellness dimension question and ask yourself this question every day, and to either journal about it or share it with a friend. I will return back to the page of the questions that are on your screen right now. So you could choose one of the questions or you can choose more of those questions. But if you could ask yourself this every day, like let's give an example. With the financial, do you budget every month and track how you're doing? If you ask yourself that question every month, then you will be very focused on financial. And that's really important if that's an area that you need to do. Now, what's interesting about which one you choose is sometimes we choose the one that we're most comfortable with, the one we're good at it. But really, you should look to choose one that you don't spend much time in. And I can only compare this to students who study, and they study the subject that they're really good in, and they tend to avoid the ones that they're struggling with. They put them on the back burner. So what we want you to do is focus on one of the wellness dimensions that you need to spend more time with, and then work on that for this month. All right. So this is our Wellness Everyday program, and it has a new look and a new website. Look to us at oer.ny.gov/wellness-everyday. We will be redirecting from the other site, but I would recommend bookmarking this site when you get there. A great way to be inspired every day is to receive the Wellness Daily To-Do. To subscribe to it via email, you hit the sign up button, your first name, your last name, and your email address. If you had been receiving this and then just recently have not received this, we do recommend going in and re-signing up. When we changed over to our new website, we did lose a number of email addresses, and we just want to make sure you're still part of our program. On this site is the daily, monthly calendars, so you can click on the January or the February. So here is the Wellness Daily To-Do today, and this is what it looks like when you get it in your email. And it just talks about the 8 wellness dimensions of wellness, 8 well-being dimensions, and join us at 12 o'clock for this webinar. So I just want to provide you some resources that we used for today's is the Dimensions of Wellness, Change Your Habits, Change Your Life, and the link to NCBI is on your website, or is on your screen right now. Creating a Healthier Life, a step-by-step guide to wellness. That's the picture where you saw that with all of the dimensions. That's a wonderful booklet you might want to download. And then also the Wellness Dimensions has been linked to different recoveries, and there's one about alcoholic studies at .rutgers.edu, which is a very good one as well. You can also just Google the 8 dimensions of wellness. There's a lot of information on this, and all of it is very, very helpful when you're asking yourself these questions. So we're going to wrap this up. Wellness Every Day is part of Work-Life Services, and Work-Life Service programs are joint labor management programs that benefit New York State employees by enhancing employee well-being, increasing productivity, and improving morale in the workplace. The Work-Life Service programs include EAP, the Network Child Care Centers, and Directions Pre-Retirement Planning. These are all funded through collective bargaining agreements between the State of New York and the public employee unions, CSEA, PEF, UUP, NYSCOBA, GSEU, Council 82, DC 37, and PNANYS. OER contributes on behalf of Management Confidential employees. So we'd like to thank you for joining us. Our next monthly wellness webinar will be on Wednesday, March 1st from 12 to 12:20, and it will be called Building Your Plate with Healthy Choices. And we have confirmed this with a CDPHP dietitian. If you have any questions, please reach out to me via email. And it's Linda Kerrigan Everett, and I'm the EAP Wellness Coordinator. And it's linda.kerrigan-everett@eap.ny.gov. If you've attended this live, we will be emailing you our webinar on February 28th as a follow-up. I hope you have a wonderful day and be well.